We are live.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Took us a couple
Hello?
minutes to get the fucking sound settings back in order.
Hello? Yeah, there was a window update. Did you fuck everything? Hey
That's
guys,
only my
hey guys, I'm
assumption.
work. I'm glad over here. It's your back. Hey, it's us! There we are! There he is! Us!
What do you mean there's us?
There he is! It's us!
That's Clover. Hi, that's Clover.
It's us! Why is all the text blue and purple?
Oh,
Ninja, your stream!
yeah.
Ninja.
Let me go back to fix the fucking chat box, because all
It's
chat
us.
box settings are universal. Everyone loves that they're universal. Ah.
Hey guys, welcome to I Don't Want to Bed.
That is fixed, hopefully.
The chat is. I can't see that. Okay.
Can't see what? The chat?
Hello? Yeah, because it's gone. You gotta
Yeah.
wait for people to talk and chat again. I can't tell you whether or not it's fixed because they're the big stinker heads.
And when somebody does say something, it's just an emote, so you can't tell either.
God damn it, Forrest, you dumb son of a bitch. Fix it. Forrest, do better. Forrest, you're grounded.
You gonna read your lines?
No, we need to wait for chat to be fixed. This is important. We can't start the stream until the stream's worth starting.
It's fixed.
I can't see that. Okay, you know what? Factually correct. Oh shit, rule 6. Let me go see what our rules are. It's about bot spamming. One of the only rules on our Discord, Rule 6, is about where you get auto-banned if you post too many images or text in the span of a few seconds. So, I don't know what Scion's getting at here.
What's Rule 6 in my stream?
Alright, you know what? Let me go see. Rule 6. Absolutely no reference to Garfield the cat, including the name, the description, the actions of said character, or related to characters from the comic strip, movies, or animated works.
I forgot how intensely I wrote that. That is like a fucking legal document. Like, isn't Rule 1 like, don't be an asshole, and then Rule 6 is like a fucking 30-page document
Garfield.
on why you can't talk about Garfield?
Here's the thesis. Yeah, Rule 1 is just 2 words that says be nice, which I have already broken, like, every fucking day. But I didn't talk about the cat. Could bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, no need to thank me. No, you thank me. You only did what anyone. My throat hurts. Like, we're talking I know if I talk for too long, I'm gonna need to take a fucking lotions and stop talking the rest of the day. Throat pain. So we're gonna see how long I'm going for.
If I need to take over Sigma, I'll take over Sigma for you.
Oh, I swear to God, if you do that, I will never. So you guys chose ally too, huh?
You'll never what?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left.
Tentatively,
and he
no.
was guaranteed to vote
You
ally.
cannot talk about the 20th president of the United States.
That is fucking pushing
So
the
there's no way
envelope,
we could
and
betray
that's a
somebody in
rule.
that
That's
position.
not allowed. You know, let me look at the other rules. Don't link sex. Don't be shit. Don't
link
spam.
sex.
Respect. What,
If we
what,
had-
fucking, what on earth kind of rule is you're demanding respect? That's a shitty thing to do.
I
And
do
no asking
demand
for
respect.
Respect is earned, not given. Yeah, didn't have much choice.
You have water with you? Because maybe that'll help your throat.
Sody pop.
That's that. You see, this is why your throat's sore, you bitch.
Hey,
I haven't drank a bottle
what
of
the
water
hell
in
is your
over a
problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole.
year. And the
Were you
bonus
trying
point is
to
you have
kill
no
me?
idea whether or not I'm being honest right now.
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it
My
like?
dog won't
If we'd
fucking
voted
stop
ally,
barking!
You would be
I
dead.
can barely hear it.
The needles in your
Yeah,
bracelet
no,
would
they've
have
been doing it
activated,
for a while
killing
now.
you.
I'm surprised it's picking up.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose Ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was Betray. Picking Ally when I knew you guys would pick Betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be Betray.
Dude, Kay would have gotten out of here and he would have been
Let's say I was a raving lunatic.
right to the
and picked
moon.
Ally. What would
Got
happen
on the
to
rocket
Kay's
right to the
BP?
moon.
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind.
He knows
living out the
basic
rest of our
mathematics. How are we
miserable
gonna
lives
deal
stuck in
with
this
it?
place.
He's too powerful.
You see? That's why I chose Betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away.
Oh no, she's gonna go
Shortly
stab
thereafter,
herself,
the house was
guys.
filled with the rumbling sound of the door sliding shut. And this is why Dio's the best character. I'd ally with him.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
I'd let Dio
Fuck yeah.
step on my dick.
Round 3
Fuck
of
yeah,
the
cults,
Ambidex
dude.
game will be the
Fuck yeah,
Star
cults.
Round.
Fuck yeah, terrorism, dude. Fuck yeah. Terrorism
Star
Tuesday,
keys
buddy.
are
Terrorism
required
Tuesday. Fuck
to
yeah.
open the
Fuck
gates.
yeah.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can
I wonder how
be
they're gonna
opened
stop us from
as
getting the
many
star
times
keys.
You know,
as the
here's a real
players-
good question. How do you guys think this ending's gonna peter out? As many
think
times as we want, huh? Unless this
Clover-
is a true ending.
But Clover's gonna stab us.
We can play the AB game as many times as we want.
What if I told you
Right?
it wasn't Clover, it wasn't a stabbing, and it wasn't you, but it was instead your balls, and it was instead Dio doing the stabbing? That's my favorite ending.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
They're a very roundabout way of getting
It's
that
always
point
fun to
across.
call around a bit too.
We're on the supposed Clover ending. Yep, he did.
We're on the. You guys all know that this is the Clover ending because
Fucking
Ann spoiled it for
spoiler
you.
bastards. Can you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine.
What if the reason this ending goes badly is because we looked down onto the colors and they fucked it up, so we don't have the colors to get into the light doors, and we all just die.
There's like 4 yellows.
Like
So
there's
much
just a
shit.
code error that causes it to all fuck up.
Dude, I don't know what we're supposed to do with like brown, but
It's like when Forza was playing fucking Life is Strange earlier, and one of the text boxes just like read an error code that was like from bad memory.
now that happened in fucking, that's one of the few ones I distinctly remember being able to see in game. 1,000-Year Door, if you ever try to talk to an NPC without programmed dialogue, they'll say error loading English. We're all 3 so
Oh.
So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Alice told me about them at one point. I just, kind of forgot
Yeah,
up until
so
now.
lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Vi nodded and began to explain. Literally, who gives a shit? Answer me this.
Oh?
Do you guys think we're
Is there
getting
only
through the
one
white
option?
doors?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors.
Tenmyoji, we're with Quark and Tenmyoji. That is actually the same route as that other time where we went Quark to Temioji and we
Admittedly,
found like the captain's
Temioji and
quarters,
Quark aren't
and there
here
was
for us to
Zero with
chat.
an
If
axe
they
in his back.
weren't,
Oh, sorry, it was
then
actually
Sigma
Ace who
would be
did
stuck
that.
without anybody he could pair up with.
I believe it was actually
Oh,
Kay
God.
who had the axe in his back.
I never thought I'd have to put up
And
with
that's why I
Dio
said
again.
captain's quarters and not the fucking rec
You
room.
just didn't think hard enough then.
Well, I just assumed that you,
Sooner or later,
whatever the room with the
everybody
double
puts up
lion
with
computer
Dio.
was something you were
Wait.
calling a captain's quarters for some reason.
No, this is no. What the fuck do you think I brought up Ace?
I do know what you're talking about. I just also knew that we did go into a white door with Tenmyoji and Quark. And then
Yeah.
somebody ended up with a axe in their back. Like, it's shocking how many overlaps there are.
It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary
All
doors
right,
open.
Kate. Sorry to tell you the bad news, buddy, but yeah,
Oh, guys,
about
we
80 minutes.
We got 81 minutes, guys.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelivir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
Don't sound too excited, Dio. We might not think you're a terrorist.
What about you, Sigma?
Yeah.
No.
Of course I'll help.
I would just love to say no. I've got other shit to do.
I mean, I guess. What kind of jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should
Looks
split
at
up and
Dio.
search.
Split up
Looks
and
at
search
Quark.
for clues.
After some discussion, Dio and Kate were assigned to the pantry, Loon and Alice to the treatment center, Clover and I and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded.
Who's going with Dio? Oh, Dio and Kate.
Hi, Kate. Oh my god, he's dead again.
Combo is not good.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji
More
where we
dump
intend to meet
incoming.
and when.
Red alert. Red alert.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Without his bracelet, Tenmyoji and Sigma will fucking die, dude. And that is
Good. Looks like
not
we got all
cool.
that straightened out.
And that is hella moe.
Let's go.
I would assume that is not hella moe.
That is a hella moe.
Dude, that's their
And
hella
then
moe.
Kate leaves. And in the final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction.
We're like, I think Kay's sick, guys.
So, that's the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels.
I
The
swear to
actual
God,
pressure
Fi,
exchange
raise your
chamber's
damn voice to me
downstairs.
one more time.
How do you know that?
You're gonna be. I'll turn this car around and there's no way we're getting McDonald's.
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us to get back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Does the voice acting
Let's head
sound good?
downstairs then.
Is the sound quality acceptable?
Good idea.
Yeah, everybody, how does the audio sound? Because we kind of fucked it because Windows updates supposedly, so both me and him had audio problems. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
I believe this is the fake thing.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently the pressure inside the facility is a lot higher than the pressure outside. Part of the system is trying to get
you know all those suits along the wall of
We
the
already
prep
know
room?
that shit.
Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
Yeah, because if you don't have those on, you fucking die. The room enters pure vacuum and you die.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Yeah. Something's been
Do you guys think
bothering
Radical
me.
6 is just Tony Hawk's blood?
It's
What is it?
actually a Helamoe.
Aren't you
6.
saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right? Oh, no, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange
I will
chamber is
forever
locked
say
up
this
tight.
entirely ironically until the day I die, and I will live, love, live, laugh every fucking moment of it. Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way,
What do you
it's
think
the
is
same as
behind the
number 9
fake pressure
door.
exchange chamber door?
Why do you think it's fake?
Because we've seen the second pressure exchange chamber?
Maybe there's 2. Yeah, okay, Ninja. Do you really think there's only one goddamn exit to this building?
It doesn't make sense why one of them would be behind a big door and the other one wouldn't.
Maybe it's like a loading door.
You know, there's a chance, I guess, but like, what do you think's behind that door right
Why the fuck would they not? Because the big door leads into a warehouse with a big fucking crane. Of course that's a loading door.
Ray, how's it going?
9
Coming over
door,
from
more like
Forza's
cargo
zone.
door.
Well, this is gonna be hard to follow. You're jumping about 40 hours into a story
They've
game with a
probably
lot of.
already seen it. Why else would they be here?
They're from Forza's
Fucking-
stream.
Oh shit.
That's why.
Never mind.
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Excelavir.
Welcome. Forza does have regulars.
That's Helamoe.
Quark needs it.
We need to find that medicine here in the pressure exchange chamber.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
that
that'll-
place
Yeah,
that they
you're
keep
right.
medicine.
What are you done being nice, Force?
Stardew rocks.
Dude, we've done Stardew
Thanks.
twice. Once every time it got an update, except for the most recent update where we're just like, we'll wait for the next one.
Next update, we'll be back.
We're doing more Stardew. Every time we've done
I'll go look
Stardew,
around
we've tried to
upstairs.
foreman it, and every time 2 people have flaked.
You two take this floor, all right?
You just want to fish more, and then you'll flake again, like last time.
Mython. God.
We know what you're up to. Don't lie to me, Miffin.
Okay.
Better than Mystic, who actually left.
Mystic died. I'm
Like,
90% sure.
outright,
I know
he
he
is
streams
gone.
still, but like he's dead.
He is gone. Scion, would you be interested in doing a 4-man? Like assuming after this is just a fun 4-man shit to do, would you want to do Stardew? Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Honestly, I kind of want to just do Stardew, even if there's only the one update. I want to 4-man it, you know? Actually, just have some fun. Get further on into the game. Maybe find love, make more money, do better. Pandemic seems like it would make the news.
We will put it after Tales of Symphonia. That's where the Stardew Valley stream will be.
Oh god, alright guys, see you in 2037 when the fucking Radical 6 infection ends.
Was the beach update the last update? Or is that the next update and they've announced a new update?
How would you, what do you mean you don't want to play Tales of Symphonia with us, Scion? Come on.
You already recruited Lag and Forz. How is he going to play with us?
We don't know about Lag. Lag was only... Okay, Lag has a random tendency to disappear. Where do you think where's Lag started? Wait, you mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions. You bitch. We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it. There's so much
Any of
knowledge.
you guys
to
heard
give
anything
those
about any
Scions.
sort of viral pandemic?
That game is
Well,
actually
no.
chock full of hidden mechanics and secrets. I would unironically have hours to tutorialize. And Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
So what's the rumor she was talking about?
By this playthrough, do you mean
talking about the same thing?
Are you meaning VLR? Because I've been literally fighting to get you your ending for fucking weeks. I'm trying my damnedest over here, Sile, and it's just they have so much goddamn dialogue about shit we already know.
They have so much power.
Clover's about to tell us that there's this radical sick shit and that it was a bioweapon made by terrorists.
Oh, that's what I did. I slammed this game out in like 3 days. I just did it.
Yeah, sorry I don't have 8 hours a day to stream only this, mostly because Bio's not here all the time and he has a job, unlike me, who can't find a job and am dying slowly over time.
But what is it?
Some sort of organization. Yeah, we work for the
Organization 13.
We work for Alcoholics Anonymous.
We're trying to form Kingdom Hearts.
We help people with alcohol problems.
Clover was quiet for a long time. Okay, serious time. Shut up. Lore dump incoming. Wii U. She bit her.
It makes it fucking slower.
Shut the fuck up! She finally lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
All right.
Promise?
And how will I afford the invincibility pills without the money from the job, Miffin? Riddle me that one, Batman.
Clover nodded and began to talk.
If her first words are, we're part of an organization called Crash Keys, I'm gonna fucking stab her. Even if it's not a mechanic.
I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words.
Get your nihilism bullshit out of here,
Here is
Miffin.
what she said. Okay, we're getting cliff notes. Alice and I are agents of the SWAS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense.
So what does SOIS stand for?
Security of Internal...
Oh, there it is. Special Office
of Internal Security. I think of the... I don't know. We're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorism, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizens.
Can I just say, the Special Office of Internal Security, why would they need to deal with external things such as foreign terrorist groups?
They didn't have enough for the other three. They had to do something with the money. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist.
Can the government do that?
Probably.
Can they make an entire another department without, like, mentioning it?
Probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice.
Yeah. But if they're internal... If they're internal-based stuff.
I played the Nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago.
I guess so, yeah. But I would assume that would be a joint operation.
And we were all stuffed into the SUV barreling across the desert.
I assume that they're American. Because... like, the other game took place in Nevada, and it seems weird to choose Nevada otherwise.
It's a desert.
Was Junpei Japanese?
Akane and Junpei are American names.
I assumed this was some, like, weird Phoenix Wright bullshit where, like,
Gentaro
the world
Hongo
is...
dude, that's my neighbor. It's such a common name, you know?
Where the world is, like, we're in America, but, like, we're not in America. You know? America, but in that one of those...
Or as it's called colloquially as California, or Japanifornia.
Yeah.
In, like, Phoenix Wright verse. So if you don't actually know what that was, originally it was just like a censorship kind of thing, or not like censorship, but like a translation job, like similarly to what they did in like the Pokemon anime, where Brock's like, oh, those are jelly donuts, and they're fucking onigiri rice balls. They did it just to make it more American for American audiences. But
what they did is, in Phoenix Wright, they made a hell reality where the American legal system is the Japanese legal system.
plus American system. It's so weird.
And it's like, this is a legal nightmare. Like, I'm just sitting here like, I wanted, like, I had some minor interest in going into law at one point, but my parents steered me away from it. And, like, it's not a bitter thing. It's, like, just, you know, a thing. So, like, I know about the legal system a fair bit. And whenever I play that game, I'm like, this is so illegal. All of this. What hell
illegal.
Reality
But,
is this?
so as it turns out with that whole, like, weird translation thing, people liked it so much they started referencing it directly in the original Japanese translation a bit more. So it's, like, actually canon that apparently Japan and America have a much stronger immigration system between the two of them. So their cultures got mixed really aggressively.
That ass, though.
Assless.
And those legs.
Ass 9.
Fucking defined
Standing next to the
calves
road
on
with her thumb out.
that girl.
Poor Japan. Yeah. Yeah. She was already working for the SWAT. She's been on her way to the building we'd be trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down.
Why is she not wearing shoes in the desert?
We offered to give her a ride, of course.
Her feet would be burning.
After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us.
At that moment, my friend Junpei, who I met in the nonary game, said to stop the car and
immediately
threw
grabbed
her
the
out of
wheel
it.
and started doing donuts.
Stopped the car and threw Alice out of it. I thought it was pretty weird at the time.
I thought that was a little odd. Then again, I never saw her again for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to the SWAT headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought that there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group that they were investigating. Well, they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives.
You know, now that you mention it, they are from Japan, aren't they? Because the reason Clover was driving was because she had an international license, right?
No. She was not old enough to drive or some shit, and they just put her in front of it.
She was 18.
Or some shit like that, I don't know.
She was 18 in that game bio.
She was 13 at the age, man. They're growing up fast.
That would mean in this game she'd be 14. 1 year has passed.
They grow up so fast. Oh, little girls all grown up.
Especially when you put them in the time chamber.
That things didn't go back the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now. So she hired bodyguards for us.
Just picture her mom being like, now one time being kidnapped as a child, that's just a coincidence. But 2 times, I'm starting to think you guys are in on it. So I'm going to put some people in charge of you so that you don't get kidnapped again.
You gotta keep an eye on you people. You cannot be trusted on your own. You're gonna fucking Zorro your ass into some other dimension.
Dude, look at that.
I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome, for one.
Damn right. You know?
Man, oh shit. She might be a better character. She has good taste.
She has great taste in other characters.
And he was in both the last 2 nonary games, too. So anyway, we've been grabbed twice.
but it turns out the guards my
people
parents hired were actually terrorists and kidnapped me again.
It's like one of the fucking like straight to movie DVD Disney shit. Like at the end of the movie, they hire the bodyguards, and the bodyguards are June and Santa, and then like it's a shocked reaction. It cuts to black.
Two seasons of just pure like made for TV nonsense. Game of cat and
Matter
mouse.
to my mom though. So after all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere, it was awful.
Huge men in
We were
black
always
suits.
being
You know who that
watched.
sounds like to
People would
me?
Look at us funny
The
because we were
Secret
being
Service.
followed around by
So
a bunch of
maybe
creepy-looking guys.
the diplomat
couldn't
whose
stand
wife
it.
Sigma had sex with was actually Clover's mom.
It's not okay.
What?
What? Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day, and we decided to leave. Like, run away. Again, oh my god, they're kidnapping themselves. They can't be trusted. So we did it. After that, we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe, and he composed music. He plays the harp, and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving.
I fucking love this future where in 2027 new age harp music becomes hip.
Fuck yeah.
Guys, just another 6 years and then
You have known a new kind of sound. Well, listen to this. Sometimes he'd play a little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry.
2027.
On their own and
What a
recite
time.
stuff he'd written and play his songs. Damn, Snake is living a fucking life.
Dude, he wrote a book and plays the harp. What a legend. That's why he's not in the
invented
game.
a new genre of music. Apparently.
Guys, this is why he's not in the game. He's too busy doing other shit. He has baller shit to do.
Dude, if he was in this game, it would be solved.
He wouldn't have time for this shit.
That sounds kind of like weird and culty, but okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you hadn't finished that line.
My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. People who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SWAS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. Okay, whoa, wait a minute. The time scale of all this. They get kidnapped, get back home, get questioned, go home, bodyguards are hired, they live through this long enough to get pissed off, run away, get new jobs, Snake is somehow, like, popular enough to write a damn book and invent a new genre of music, all in this span of under a year, for Clover to still be hired on, get trained, and go on a bunch of
So
missions?
technically it's not always under a year, because the game last time took place in November, and they were all kidnapped in December, so it's a year and a month. Account for that.
a month makes a fucking difference. It puts us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who are all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too.
You don't get it.
Snake's
That harp
fucking
music just
legend.
kicked so much ass.
That's why they didn't invite Snake. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other.
So you know Through the Fire and the Flames? Imagine that, but played on a harp.
They were the kids from the first nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. Yeah, I don't know how you'd be able to tell that in advance. We're doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that.
Well, they're adults by then. It had been 9 years since they were children.
You don't know what any of that is, but basically we could do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first Noner game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it, and then threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you.
No, actually, my degree was in Esper Studies.
Yeah. Don't you understand? This
is my field.
This is the Esper suit I'm wearing right now. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff.
How did she forget? You've been reminded about it a year prior.
I know, right? Like, oh shit, you know, confirmed actual.
She was too busy vibing
powers.
to the fucking harp music, dude.
I heard Alice's story was like, screw that! I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way! I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice that they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that.
19 figures. I don't even know how they got that money. It didn't exist in our economy.
Every month. Jesus. Literally 1 month is all I have to do, and then I'm sitting cool with my grandkids for all of our continued lives. All right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine. Ninja, write that down. He got another one right. Ninja's predicting again.
Even when I make jokes.
It was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided. So I decided we were leaving. A couple days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment.
She told us all of the others had been killed.
Oh god. The people behind the first Noner game might have been part of the terrorist organization. Alice and the Swass were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about?
Why do you pronounce it as sauce?
Swass?
Why?
Swass?
It's like sois, dude.
Nah, Swass.
Like noise, but with an S. And...
I honestly originally started it as a joke, and now I'm just carrying on with it, and you can't stop me. It got me curious.
Ah, shit, dude. Should have let in with
My
that.
My brother, too.
Who cares about your impossibly high salary you were gonna pay me? All I care about is figuring out that thing that happened to me.
The clincher was what Seven said to us.
What do you mean with Seven?
My boy! He's here! He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second Nonary game. Yeah, he literally does not have a name. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. Give us his name and make him appear in the damn threequel. Son of a bitch, he's my favorite. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know what Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
I'm just picturing Junpei at the pyramids, like, just, like, Akane! Akane!
Where are you?
Just at different landmarks.
Hopelessly lost in the middle of the forest. Akane! Hello?
I heard that jungle, Akane! Please, I'm cold!
June! Just do me a favor and help Alice out.
In the Oval Office.
Increasingly unlikely of circumstances to be in. Akane! Junpei equals like 7, another participant from the second. Okay, no thanks. No, thanks for clarifying that up, Clover. Oh, no, please, no, thank you.
Like how
7 was a Japanese policeman. Actually, also, yeah, can we get any more fucking obvious where the goddamn game have taken place? Which is probably how Alice got in touch with him.
Can we take a timeout?
What?
Are they Japanese?
Probably.
I don't think so, because it's a little bit weird to clarify that, right?
I mean, people don't normally name their kid Light unless you're Death Note or in, Japan.
But what I'm saying is, like, Light and Clover are both not Japanese names only.
Yeah.
Like, they could be Americans. Yeah, but, maybe they're just, maybe that's just their friend. Who clarifies what, if I was talking about a policeman, I wouldn't say an American policeman. If I was introducing someone to someone, right, I wouldn't say, like...
This is my brother, he's in Japan.
I wouldn't say, like, Kyle, he was an American policeman, because, like,
we're in America, like
right
now.
If I did that, it's weird, right?
This is Kyle, he's an umbral policeman. Hello, what the fuck does that mean?
You don't want to know.
Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to sauce.
Agreed to sauce.
Sauce. For the next couple of months, all we did was train.
What happened?
The training arc.
What happened to him?
Half the time, it was general knowledge and technical skills, and a sauce needed. And the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities.
I swear to God, if they killed Snake.
They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger.
Use your mind power to get buff as
After
hell.
several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field mission. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured.
Can we just talk about how fucking baller fucking Free the Soul is to make a whole fake research facility to trap as a trap for the people who are chasing them? That's some crazy shit.
Don't fuck with the swass. Alice had to come rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up. Can you imagine how cool it would be to literally just be able to use their bullshit, but like whenever you want? Just a no effort. Like, oh, hey, dude, I'm thinking about getting some fucking Hot Pockets. You want any? Oh, yeah, thanks, man. That's the best example you're coming up with. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. When she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. Correct. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Oh, so can we talk about how much of a fucking baller Junpei is? He fucking vanished. They couldn't find him. RV infiltration.
Probably because he's
ended in
lost.
failure. He can't find them.
He can't find himself. How are they gonna find him?
Akane! Why does he get so useful?
He's at the actual South Pole.
Akane!
Just walking past some fucking penguins. He picks one of the penguins up and goes, "Are you Akane? Can you help me? Do you know where Akane is?"
Oh my god! I so love the headcanon that Junpei, instead of doing anything like relevant, literally picked a direction, started walking in a straight ash line, just screaming Akane for the rest of his life. He's just going.
He took like 40 years of it. I think he would get back to the same spot and pick a different direction. And then after about 40 years, he decided to retire and become a pervert.
Scion, how he traveled the world? With his legs. It just took a while.
Swimming.
Akane! I want to find out where their headquarters was. Actors decided that December 25th of 2028 would be the day we would strike. This is how
Catacombs.
we would...
He fucking finds the lost city of Atlantis just trying to find Akane. It would be even funnier if anywhere he was, Santa was just nearby, and if he had asked for Santa, he could have figured out where Akane was.
Holy fuck, I'm crying. Oh god, Junpei, you dumbass. Oh, December 22nd, 3 days. Oh, fuck, my throat. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, Jesus. 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans.
People in gas masks?
Did it actually say people?
It said people.
Yeah. The people.
That is the second time we've heard of people. The other one was Dio, who was full of shit.
Yeah.
When you woke up, you were in the warehouse.
Well, actually, I was in the room in the warehouse. But
All that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. Oh, it tired me out. My throat's fucking killing me. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your, powers, I guess. That's the kind of shit that you'd get, like, it's one of the fucking animated segments you get out of some, like, Game Grumps or only plays on YouTube. Fucking just massive tangent of Junpei fucking off into the wilderness.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
No! Snake!
Snake!
That means he's either dead in this timeline or you can't go from the moon to Earth.
Yeah.
Yes, no, okay.
Yo, this bitch dead.
If there was another Esper here...
Can we,
it
like,
could make
turn
me
the game
stronger,
off, please?
But that's just
Take
wishful
us back. Go
thinking.
back in time. Go back to 999.
Wait.
Make this game non-canon. What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's
Again,
probably
I'm
not
calling bullshit on that. Both Phi and Sigma are working.
If they're at the same level, they would sap the powers of the others without sapping each other.
I don't know about that.
And I would assume it's about resonant frequencies, right? Like, they're not going to go into it, but I assume more than your strength, the resonance that you specifically have would
Like,
be different.
Like, I don't think they're going into the specifics of it, because it seems like they might have written themselves into a fucking hole here, and they're just like, don't fucking talk about it.
Well, we know that
Right,
we know
whatever.
more than one person can be having effect at the same time. Because assumedly, both Akane and Junpei are extremely high-level espers.
Fucking time. They went through time. You're damn right they are.
Yeah, so, like, that leads to the question of, what fucking level are we on? Like, if they went through time, I guess they went through time, not specifically.
Well, okay, no. Actually, continuing with the theory, Junpei, if he was here, probably wasn't trained. He probably doesn't know what the fuck to do with his damn power. It just happened.
We're not. I can assume that we're currently not trained either. We don't know what the fuck's going on. We don't know how this power works.
I mean, what the fuck? I mean, we'll talk about time travel. So, moving on. I think I understand what Alice is talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But
Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know.
No. All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait. You mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying me, you, and Alice were frozen, and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait.
I give
No,
him
that
half
doesn't make
points.
sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
I don't think that's
Maybe
true.
they're
Remember that Tenmyoji line when Quark got it and he was like, "It's impossible." Like, he clearly didn't act like Radical 6. What's Radical 6? He was like, "Impossible. I haven't heard that name in 20 years."
You haven't heard that
Well,
name,
if Kane really
Akane?
does have memory
In
loss,
20 years.
then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their
For
motive?
lying? How would I know?
Well, then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about
Killing people?
purifying the unclean?
Ah, we're doing the Fallout 3 approach. Purifying the unclean?
Oh, unclean. 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 Unclean.
You know, Phi's just outside of this room right now being like, what the fuck are they doing? What? What are you doing?
Shut up.
Phi actually has had a seizure and is like traveling through time and space right now.
Phi and
Just
Dio are having
hold
a
on a
sword
minute.
fight directly behind us. So hold on a minute, man. It's okay, Phi. We'll get to you in time.
I'm this close to remembering.
No, now Fi walked out of the door
Clean.
directly behind Clover's head, and we just didn't see.
Clean. Een.
She leapt up suddenly, excited.
I'm gonna be real with you, Clover. I don't really get what the fuck you're talking about. Are you having?
You don't got that fat Een?
You need some water. Ah.
Neostigmine. Neo, what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
She spoke. She pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh, right. I remember that. I was in a safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor.
Oh,
Choline esterase.
Yeah. Oh,
That means it's a
that
sort
makes
of
just so much
antidote
sense.
for tubocurine.
Yeah. Where the fuck are you getting this information from?
Snake!
Oh, man, Snake is literally psychic. He's on a tier above all of us. He went to the future. Sorry, but I still don't get it.
So, Clover, you're going to have to hear me out on this one. I have seen you on the moon, and it's pivotally important that you remember that this exact chemical is a counteract.
Neostigmine counters turbocurine. Hey, brother, what the fuck?
How easy do I have
Just
to
listen to
Goodbye.
me. I need to go play my harp music, otherwise we will starve to death. But if you don't remember...
I'm going through a tunnel. Goodbye now.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relax. Following me?
Yeah?
Turbocurine is the poison in our bracelets, right?
It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First, is this over real?
So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So can we just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized?
Yeah!
Junpei's standing outside just screaming Akane, but he can't.
Akane!
They can't hear him because of the train.
We don't have to die.
He's had AirPods in.
We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
You can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules. Once. Like, let's see.
Technically, one of us can break the rules as much as we fucking want. Unless 003 has a death bot that he hasn't told us about.
In your chest.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway,
My wrist kind of
I'm gonna go
shakes.
tell
Sigma
Alice.
bracelet off real fast. Inject neostigmine and fucking, like, I don't know. What's the fastest way of breaking the rule? I don't know, man. What? Hey! Clover, wait! Clover! It was too late. Clover was already dead and on the lift and gone to the afterlife. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no spares, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs.
Which is the lift doesn't come down unless people fucking bring it back and we die because Clover forgot us.
Fi! Where did Clover go?
Vi is looking very sick.
Fucking dope right now. There's some stank, just fat doobies, bruh. Also, Fi, can you hear me? She didn't say anything and just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi? I grabbed his shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door. Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod.
Sigma, can you, like, stop caring? Because apparently Fi is very sick.
Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Still no response.
I just pictured, like, after that moment, her just ragdolling as though she's, a fucking Gmod character.
I was gonna say, like a Gmod character, but you're being, like, dragged into the floor.
Yeah.
Something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed to be more of a priority. I turned back around and jogged out the door toward the treatment center. It's not just like Skyrim. She's just clipped into the ground and gets fucking launched against the alternative wall like Mach 13. Walk away!
Why don't we just leave Fi there? Why do we...
Bye-bye! See you later, dweeb!
I feel we've gotten most of the lore out of this, so we gotta be getting near the end.
This is weird. Where is everybody? I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but...
But we know we're, like,
room was
one
empty.
square away from the end.
Luna and Tenmyoji were gone, too. They'd left Quark, and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal.
This one apparently doesn't have a lock on it, unless that last square is a lock.
As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out to the treatment center.
Oh,
I don't work
Kay's
the
in.
next 3 days, by the way. Fun
Yeah,
fact, guys.
he's free tomorrow. We're gonna be able to play Gmod if that's what you all decide.
Oh!
Was that a happy woe sound or
Yes.
pain woe
We
sound?
also need to do Jackbox so that way we can get more people and fucking suck them into the board. How do you think we got 4s and ants and partially lag?
Lag is actually because of the federal ghosts.
Yeah, that said partially.
Because that's also so. In the end, I only know lag because Dan brought me to a federal ghost raid like the day
Imagine
before my
fucking
birthday 3
becoming
years
just
ago.
Federal oaths. Life is strange, more like life is piss game.
You're not gonna, unless you start fucking early, you're not gonna be able to get done before Jackbox time.
Chodes. I've been calling him either Federal Chode or Federal Oats. I've called him Federal Ghosts, by far the least of those 3 options. What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody.
We go back to the main warehouse, they're all playing Monopoly.
Every
They didn't
single
tell us.
room is empty. There's only one place I haven't checked. The infirmary! Scion?
Group suicide in the infirmary. Woo!
Scion? Scion!
I
ran into the room and...
Oh no! Somebody released the nerve gas into the fucking infirmary!
Akane! I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see
a meaty
blood.
schmack sound.
A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could... Scion! In the middle of the lake of blood lie an island of flesh, or bodies.
How did Fi get here?
I mean, we went to every single other room first.
Yeah, but I assumed that they had to all have been in here. Like...
Luna's bleeding. Through a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who.
Dude, this looks like whatever party happened in here must have been a fucking killer, dude.
Dude, fucking sick dude.
Absolute rager. Look at Tim Mioji back there. He's fucking trashed.
Dude, I don't think he's waking up soon. Have they sliced themselves open? Or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they died. This tiny blade. Oh, God. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel.
He walks in like, "Hey guys, how's it going? I was in the bathroom."
My hand, theirs,
and oh God.
And drew it across my throat. Fun fact, this ending is especially and intentionally referential to Clover's ending in 999, where everyone, for the most part, visibly dies on screen.
Where was Kay?
That is actually explained, partially if you think about it. Because Kay is in the suit, a scalpel could not kill him. He is out searching for another way to kill himself.
All right, that's 1 hour. If the other ending is as long as this, we can get through Kay as well. All right, we've seen these before. Can you go faster?
Daisuke Ono, Amy Okada, Tarako.
Localization staff.
Ben Bateman.
Fuck yeah, Ben Bateman.
Fucking Ben Bateman. Ben Bateman. Akane.
They had 2 game designers. They had more programmers than they had designers. Also, the visual department is fucking huge, dude. There was there's like 20 people.
Honestly, yeah, that ending does tell you a lot. Luna was bleeding on the ground.
I don't assume that's her blood. She's laying in a pool of blood that was apparently massive enough that it went to the door.
Why the fuck would she be there then?
Suicide pact.
Alright, you know what? She drank the Kool-Aid. I didn't see the spelt over Kool-Aid and like water jug directly beneath her body.
Well, you couldn't see the Kool-Aid because it was mixed in with the big pool of blood. That's why it spread so well. It added liquid, it sort of thinned it out, you know, so it ran through the entire floor. If she would be if she was told to. Really important, Luna. If everyone starts killing themselves, you're gonna need to join in, even though you're a robot. If I see you standing there
into the fucking stream and just seeing us.
Yeah, dude.
It's us, dude. Beer blood flavored Kool-Aid. Hey guys, how'd you like the Clover ending? How'd that one go for you?
Oh, look at that,
All right,
guys.
Off the top of your head, what are the 3 endings we're missing?
Oh, dude, we're confined KB save. Let's go.
You notice how there's 2 time nodules?
There's not on this one. Well, there's like 2 timepieces, yeah, but like
shit.
What? No.
They're not here.
Maybe.
Let's just skip ahead. Dio's bracelet is broken.
The first is an anesthetic called Sobril Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant.
Sobril Beta.
Sobril B.
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject.
You cannot do Luna, you cannot do K, and you cannot do, I think, very far right. I'm not sure.
Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an. I knew it!
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Mom said it's my turn with the
Stigmine.
Neostigmine inhibitor.
Mom said it's my turn with the suicide pact scalpel.
The antidote.
The antidote. I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit. Oh,
Sigma!
That was a weird angle to walk at.
Where are you going?
Fucking diagonal ran.
You fucking Tokyo drifted his ass. Stay here. I'll be right back. I gotta hit. I bolted out of the. Oh yeah, this is the one where we don't know where Clover and Tenmyoji are because we've never been in the fucking goddamn like medicine room. Sigma runs like a computer does. There is no deviation. He runs in a straight line, even if his head is panning. He will do it the most efficient way possible. Maybe we're the. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where we are. Aha! 4, is he really gonna want to watch this VOD? Oh. There's only 1 dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Feel that's a bit of a bit of a failure of the design.
Guys, if we hook both of their bloodstreams up together, assuming that they have the same blood type, and we inject it into both of them, maybe we can save them both.
Well, that's too bad for both of them.
And if they don't, it will definitely be a much worse death than whatever happens with this drug.
I can't save both of them. Don't you know that using multiple bottles and or using all the full bottle in one injection is a failure of the game designer? I for a second there thought that was like saying like fucking 9, like the 9 door has been opened. I'm like, who the fuck? Shit. I spun around and shot out of the treatment center. I think it's actually a pretty short ending now that I think about it. I think you guys have all been right.
2,
But like I said, I never remember unless I'm in the moment.
Doors closing.
Oops. No, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Sigma.
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist. Barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there.
How fucking unnerving would it be if you could feel something flowing into your veins? That's not a feeling you felt before.
First would be the anesthetic soaperill. You can kind of feel it a little bit. It's more of pressure. As a man who's donated plasma, I have received blood back. You can kind of feel it. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. No. I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with the turbocurarine. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Kay and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? Phi? Or Kay? No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Me! Phi!
This dude is like, he didn't even think about giving it to himself.
Yeah, no, he's not thought. Dude, Sigma, best boy. Didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, Kay. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Phi.
Self-sacrifice!
Yeah! After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger, blowing her arm off. I forgot this was the wrong gun. Waifu saved, immediately
Sigma.
dies.
What the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. Esterase.
Choline esterase was how it was pronounced.
I said 8 instead of ace.
Choline esterase was
The
how
only
they
thing I
said it.
fucked up was the very ending.
Which, can I just... What if Phi's like, you dumbass, you're supposed to inject it after the other chemical, otherwise it makes my heart explode.
It makes my heart beat
It's
better.
the opposite of a muscle relaxant.
Why did you...
Antidote to the muscle relaxant. Muscle
me.
contractant, which is also bad. I can't use the injection gun on Kay. It never get through the metal.
Then... why didn't you inject yourself?
I guess you got a point. Honestly, it didn't didn't even cross my mind.
You're
Literally, we were there!
idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on. Just have any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die. How about something more tender?
No. Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna.
Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered close. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall.
That only happened one time.
Good. Vi's gonna be alright. But... Kay... I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open. There's a hole here on the back of your head. Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe you've put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Wait. Then he... But when could he have... It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No. It was empty when I found it.
What if he lied? Could Kay have taken the key? How he gotten it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had. Holy shit. Then that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay! Wake up! Come on, talk to me! I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
Need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Oh no, please. I bumped into Fi and we went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. But then you would have been out of it. When you were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed
But the armor
Dio.
had the bracelet on.
You must have turned... No, the bracelet slips into a slot in the armor.
The slot that looks like it has the bracelet in it?
No, it literally said in one of the fucking
Yeah.
dialogues that no. Bet you were in a hurry to get back to Fi. And die. No, before Fi... Yeah. Oh, fuck it, he's on drugs. I can fuck it up. Once you got to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge. You made a noise in the hall to lure us out. And you ran around it. Did he fucking do it again? How fast is this man? Don't
well, you see, he's been wearing the weighted training armor the whole time, meaning that he is at least light speed.
Now. Why would you take the slower path?
Because the other way you would bump into
once you're there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Kay, wake up! Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes. Your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me. I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
What?
She was like mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying?
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma, unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise.
Ninja's already fucking... No. Look at that B1 code.
I can still read it.
You totally can.
That you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention.
These are the exact same words that Luna used.
You cannot forget.
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters. M-I-L-K-E-V-O-L-I.
Milkavali.
That is I love Ilm backwards.
Klim.
Klim? Yeah, sorry, I'm dyslexic. Like, no jokes sometimes. Who's that?
Who that? Who that man? Is it?
This
Oh
will
shit, it's
open
Tenmyoji's
the
first
second
name.
gate.
What the hell? Hey! Wasn't Sigma's name Sigma Klim? So says Scion.
Did we get his last name? That's a real question to you. Have we gotten his last name?
I don't know.
Scion exposed that he's a wiki lord.
He's literally, he confirmed it. You cheater! Scion was a rat all along.
He's been on the wiki. He wrote the wiki. We found him. He's the imposter. Show me who you really are.
Show me your real form. I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What?
Holy shit! Where's Force?
Where's Force?
The I called it counters are off the charts.
No. Let me tell you something that's a fucking story. I wanted us to get this fucking ending before we like fucking knew like a half of this damn game. Back when you were still saying, but what's up with Sigma? When you were still on the whole like before you really started getting your theories all concrete, but like what if we're
Yo,
not
life,
even
man.
Sigma? You ever had an original theory that's just like, what if we aren't Sigma? And then I wanted us to go down this route. And you'd see that he's someone else. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, but we know he's a clone. Technically, that wouldn't have affected me.
Impossible.
He seems to be a clone. He seems to have all but admitted it. Oh no, he's asleep, dude.
It's nap time. Hey, that face. I think I've seen that somewhere before. I wonder what that's all about. It's me.
my face. You stole my face, goddammit.
Oh, shit, case of Skinwalker. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that was fast. That body, hey, fucking.
And if he's a clone of Zero, that means we must be Zero. Who's ready for a second run through the credits?
Well, that's an hour and a half in. Someone said not to do Luna, so...
Go fuck yourself. We're gonna start it.
We can at least start it. Like, let's...
We're only going for 2 hours today.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
I was gonna say, I can cancel Monday's stream. Shit, I'm gonna be doing moving shit on
Yeah, you're
Monday.
doing moving shit.
Tuesday's stream.
We already talked about it. We already talked about doing long Tuesday.
But that's what I'm saying, because Sion doesn't want to do Luna. We could just do a long stream Tuesday, just slam the rest of the game out. We be able to finish it.
Can we cut off at 1 a.m.? Is that okay with you, Sion? We won't do all of Luna. We will cut off at 1 a.m. I just wanted to put the codes in to the fucking thing. I just want to...
Okay, I guess we can put the code in. I just don't want to go too far, because trust me, if we go too far...
Like, Luna's ending, I'm okay with being delayed, because we already know it has another branch in it. Like, we're gonna have to go to the AB gates, and I don't know what outcome we're supposed to take from that.
Betray Luna. The final time. Because you're going up against Luna for a third time in that route, by the way. Oh my god, if we went and
it doesn't matter then, does it?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, can you
because like that means if we're up against Luna 3 times, Luna allied, that means we're at 6, we're at like 7.
8? There's some shit.
We're exactly at 7, meaning one more ally would get us to 9, but a betrayal, like, Luna's dead, so it wouldn't matter. So why is it a choice? Or is that not what the choice is? That's the question. I really wish you could skip the second or third run through of these credits.
All I know is that we need to betray Luna just despite Sion.
Technically, we're not betraying Luna.
Sion knew a spoiler, so he'd betray his waifu at the finish line.
Special thanks. Additional thanks. Development support. Supervisors.
Oh shit, where's Ben? Where's Ben, man? I don't know where. I don't remember what his name was.
I think we're way past Ben, dude. We're near the end.
Connie! Okay.
We have got 2 endings left. And now... let's go until there's AB gate or whatever it is. Like, until there's the choice.
I think we can do that. I think that's fine.
Like, that's a good spot to go, I feel.
Yes.
Unless they, like, just start dumping a ton of shit.
Unless they just start dumping. Like Luna walks into the camera, says it's all a prank.
Computer time.
Like Ace walks in, too. It's just a prank, bro. Don't worry about it. If it's a face reveal, you were Junpei the whole time. It's a bad dream.
And now we gotta open the memo. So I'm gonna bet the ID is GTF DML 016, because that's a username more than it is a password. I also remembered this. I didn't have to look up the note for that one. I could have done this without the note, really, because I remember it's Golem type female. Whatever this D means, model Luna, and then it's Dio backwards in numbers. And then we enter the password. The password is Milky Bully. Milky Bully. Milky Bully. Accepted.
Oh, fuck. We're fucking finally here. Fi. Come over here.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Look, just forget about that. Come and take a look at
Sure.
this.
Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? We continue to yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for.
No.
GTF DML 016.
I had not heard.
Search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So is GTF DML 016 a golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Luna.
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT.
There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look like human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of
I see. Luna was a golem. And DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game? Yeah, why did they include Luna? Why didn't they include like
really
7?
is.
Why didn't they include Golem?
She would have come here if
Dude, Golem, dude, Golem would have been so much better. Sounds crying in the corner.
just like 8 human people and a fucking robot skeleton out of the Terminator.
I don't think the reveal would be quite as shocking. Wait, Golem was a golem the whole time?
Probably.
Why is Golem's picture in this file?
Look.
I would have never known.
How could it?
Golem was like a son to me.
Play the game entirely straight, never once acknowledging that he's a robot. Like the characters just don't notice.
Which one of us could possibly be Zero? We all look so similar.
Executing special mission? You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Did it just say that she's currently operational?
Probably.
Yes.
I'm just thinking. Either that's not updated or she's still operational. Maybe she opened the AB gates.
Why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? I think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something.
What if it was some kind of Voight Conf test?
A what?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room. And the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say.
It's just a possibility, right?
all what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought.
Get on the floor. Everybody walk the golem.
Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
Right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese room.
I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it?
Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's
You think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
What an actor. Just really played off that being dead thing.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Of course! Luna's the one who opened the AB gate!
That might not be the only thing she did. Look.
What do you mean?
What are the last 3 digits of her product ID?
016.
And where have we seen that before?
No. No, I don't believe it! Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
That would be fucking insane, dude.
We should go check her body.
What do you mean she's stretching? Literally, it was written on fucking Clover's leg.
You remember where it is?
The crew quarters.
It's a stretch to say it was Dio, because it's written backwards. Maybe Luna was like, hey, I'm secretly a robot.
Hey guys, it's me, Dio.
Because Clover confronted Luna, right? And then stabbed her with the muscle relaxant, probably.
Monka D. You were right.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, she's gone. Why? Why would Luna?
And I trust him.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Well, you might. I probably won't, because it seems like Luna's apparently going to be in there voting.
Right. Off we go then.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. Stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room.
Two minutes remain until polling closes.
That fucking bracelet's gonna be gone when we come back out there, isn't it?
What will it matter?
I'll go ahead and hit the start. It doesn't. It does
Yeah,
matter
go ahead.
because it'll be spooky.
Wait. Sigma.
Huh? Spooky! Luna!
She's just standing out there with a knife.
Until Amberdeck's
She's
game
at
polling
T-posing.
closes.
Wait. What the hell is going? Ow, my throat. Ow.
We're almost done.
I know what the hell is going on. Why is Luna here?
She's probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she gonna vote?
Betray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Amberdeck's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And I trust him.
2, 1.
Well, I guess we need to click one of these because I can't save here.
Well, you mean you did just save, remember?
Well, not really recently.
It's less than 3 minutes of, like, talking, and you can mash through it.
I'm gonna click ally.
What would you guys want to betray? What's
Round 3.
All right.
Of the Amberdeck's
So here's a
game
question.
has been
What do you guys
completed.
think the point of this whole experiment actually was?
Results
Why did Zero
will
gather
be-
these
thank
people?
you. Amberdeck
What's the big actual plot of the game?
Hey, Sigma!
I'm gonna save
Hey.
outside of the AB room as well.
Because you guys think you're so cute figuring out all the nitty gritty inside details. What's the point of all of this?
So Clover gave it away.
What?
Clover gave it away why these people were picked. When she talked about how espers work.
Yeah.
So if you assume that Zero Senior, who is us at this point, is an esper, stronger espers can gain power from other espers around them who are weaker, right?
Why would Phi be here then?
I don't know Phi. We don't know anything about Phi. It's unfair to ask about Phi, but the overall arcing story is that everyone else is picked because of their esper abilities.
Except for K, except for Luna.
K is a clone of us, so I assume, like, either he has the same esper abilities, or he has no esper abilities. We don't know how clones work. Dio broke in, so he doesn't count. But Akane and Junpei, if we're right, are both espers, as well as Clover, who was taken alongside Alice, which is why Alice is here.
And then Quark is here because he was just brought along with
Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
So I think we needed to have
Luna here then?
because she's a robot made by us to be fucking Kay's mom. And to make sure the game runs right and shit.
Alright. We'll work on that. We'll work on that assumption then. End the stream.
Oh, okay.